Celebrating service in Nye County for 10 years, Desert View Hospital.
Friday afternoon, we were dispatched to a report of a structure fire on Bourbon Street. The structure was described as a 6-unit apartment complex. The two end units are single-story, and the middle section has single units, but it's a 2-story building, or a portion of the building.
So what was burning there?
Upon arrival, we found heavy fire conditions at the rear of the suite C1, and it was extending up into the roof area and then also extending into the adjacent units.
Was there anybody in the unit at the time of the fire?
There was. At the time of ignition, it was an occupied structure, and there were people inside. The investigation has revealed that apparently someone was trying to light a fireplace using gasoline. An interior fire occurred. Some of the material was thrown onto the back porch, which was a covered porch. The contents of that porch, as well as the roof covering, then caught on fire, and that's where the extension occurred.
So was there any delay in the notification? Because it seems to have been quite extensive of a fire.
While we were en route, we were receiving numerous calls that, from other occupants in the area and other tenants. So I'm not certain that there was really delay, but it probably just with the actual tenant themselves.
Mm-hmm. And then the upstairs unit also caught?
In that particular area, that was the portion that was single-story, but it was going to the adjacent 2-story, and the exterior balconies were catching a fire, but they did not get to the interior. Our crews came in from the other side and stopped any forward progress on the interior.
How many units were damaged in total?
A total of 3 units were damaged. However, only 1 was also damaged on the inside. That was the original unit. The remainder is just on the exterior.
And then this was wind-driven, wasn't it?
It was. That was one of the challenges. Actually, we had several challenges. Number 1 was access onto the property due to the large wrought iron gates and fencing that surround that particular property. Very difficult for our apparatus to get in, because as soon as you try and navigate through those openings, then you're meeting the carports. The second part was a wind-driven fire event, and so crews had to use extreme caution. Our tower ladder, when the service placed the crew up on the roof, they were able to open that roof up and make sure that there was no forward progress in that roof line.
Anybody injured?
There were no injuries.
And then, so is the investigation now concluded at this time?
The investigation is just about finished up, but it appears to be accidental in nature with use of improper materials to ignite a fireplace.
Are the apartments still livable?
The 2 exposure units you can still occupy. However, the original unit, because of the covered porch damage, will be unoccupied for a while. A power meter was also damaged.
Can you give some advice on lighting those fireplaces?
Yes, please. If you're going to, if you have a proper fireplace for you to light ordinary combustibles, that being wood and things like that, use the proper materials to ignite those fires. Do not use flammable liquids or even combustible liquids inside a structure.